What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nicola Espresso, or Espresso TK, whichever one you want to call me. Today, what we got for you guys isn't anything news or tips related, but rather, we're looking back so far at Advanced Warfare. Now, that sounds a little silly simply because, well, we're not even a week in yet, but at this time, 1 week ago, we were getting hyped, getting ready for the midnight release, heading out to our local GameStop, or whatever retailer you got the game from at midnight release, if you did at all. So, at this point in time last week, we were so psyched about Advanced Warfare. Ghost was finally a thing of the past and we could finally move on. So today, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and honest review on the game up to this point so far. Now, I'm going to try and keep this as unbiased as possible because, well, Advanced Warfare brought me to where I am right now. All the information that I supplied with you guys the last 7 to 8 months, it's been ridiculous. It's been a great ride. And it's really kind of defined who my channel was at this point in time, but I'm going to try and stay as unbiased as possible because in all that time, I've developed a very keen liking towards the game, the name, all that kind of stuff. So I guess let's get right into it. Advanced Warfare, what would I give it? Maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. Right now, it is actually something that I really love. I haven't played it in a couple days just because of my work schedule, all that kind of stuff. Been extremely busy, but the days that I did play it leading up from launch afterwards and just grinding it, I hadn't had that much fun in a game in forever, especially a Call of Duty game. That's something that is the biggest kicker right there. I love Call of Duty, the franchise, but seriously, every single game the past couple of years has been extremely frustrating to me at launch. Now, I will say there are a lot of problems with the game right now, but I'm still having fun. That's the biggest thing in my mind. A lot of people may argue with me on that one and say that, oh, it's just terrible, it's not as great. And I've even heard some people say that it's as bad as Ghosts, if not worse, and that they're gonna go back. And to that, I'm just like, well, good riddance, I don't really care. But in all honesty, I am thoroughly enjoying Advanced Warfare from what I've played of it. The campaign I haven't completely finished yet, but I'm about 3/4 of the way through, and it is extremely compelling. Apparently, it gets even better in the last couple of missions, which I cannot wait for because I'm loving it so far as it is right now. The thing that actually is striking me the most is the fluidity of the game. 60 frames per second, 1080p. It's not native, but it does upscale quite well to 1080 on Xbox One, and it's just a lot more fluent than Ghost that gives a much better next-gen experience. So some more positives here that I do enjoy about the game. It is very innovative in terms of multiplayer. A lot of people will argue with me on this, but the pace of the game is so much higher than previous games, and pretty much the core mechanics of the game have actually changed. Now, like again, I said, you can argue with me as much as you want, but you can't even tell me that this isn't anything similar to Black Ops 2 or Ghosts in terms of the way that the actual game plays and flows. It adds so much more in the dynamic of everybody's playstyle whenever they have to approach the game. Doing so actually helps build that skill gap up and shows you who the actual good players are and who aren't. Now, granted, right now at the moment, the lag compensation can take away from the actual principle of that, but that's something that'll be fixed over time. So overall, Advanced Warfare has brought a lot to the table that is actually extremely good to the franchise, very revolutionary, and has a lot of positives to it. Now, I know the biggest thing that everybody is going to say is, you know what, stop just kissing up to Sledgehammer games and point out some bads. Well, just as many goods as there are right now, there's quite a few number of bads there as well. So with that being said, what are some of them? First off, like I said, is lag compensation. The servers are not dedicated servers like everybody thought it would be, but then again, I called that. Dedicated servers are something that are extremely expensive and it's extremely centralized in terms of how you can actually work them, how you can focus the stress on all of it. And to my knowledge, it's probably going to be another hybrid system where some servers are dedicated, some are actual just servers that we'd see like in Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 3. Now, this will lead to a lot of lag compensation, including the hit detection of guns. So that's something that I've seen a lot of people complain about, is that shots aren't really hitting, or they are rather, but not registering. So that is a big thing that needs fixed. And another huge thing that needs fixed is the spawns. Pretty much every single game mode that I have seen, the spawns are a little bit crazy in how they work. The algorithms definitely are not the same as previous games as I was expecting them to be, and probably the most blatant of examples that I can give you is the domination spawns. Simply put, you would spawn where you have map control either on your mid-map flag or just at your home base. Now, if that was actually the case, the algorithms were the same, you'd have the same exact case scenarios there, but you don't. You're spawning with people shooting at you, people spawning on top of you, all that kind of crazy stuff. So the spawns are definitely a giant issue. Another big thing is the leaderboards. A lot of people are mad about this that I know, because pretty much the leaderboards are frozen, and then it actually was the case for a little bit where round-based game modes, if you lost a round, it would count towards your win-loss as a loss as a whole, and if you won the game, it would count as a win there. But say if it's search and you make a comeback, you would win perhaps 6-5. Those 5 losses would be counted as 5 losses individually, but the win as a whole would only count as 1 win. So you'd pretty much go up 1 peg and then move down 5. So that right there is 3 giant issues with Advanced Warfare, and I'm sure there are a lot more that you may have some problems with or something similar. So if you want to leave those down in the comment section down below, by all means go ahead and do so. But here's the thing. Advanced Warfare overall, I find it extremely enjoyable, even when I'm doing terribly or I'm just not having the best connection, whatever it may be that I can find an excuse to blame it on, I'm still having fun. That's what it comes down to. Advanced Warfare so far has been a good experience for me, much better than Ghost by far, at least in my opinion, and it's something that I get will be fixed over time, and I'm not trying to rush it too much. Granted, I want all the problems fixed as quickly as possible. I can live with it, it's okay. Every single game is going to have problems at launch. If you like Halo, I guarantee the new Halo is going to have problems at launch that they're going to have to patch in. If you like Grand Theft Auto Next Gen, I guarantee it's going to have problems that they're going to have to fix. Every single game is plagued with some sort of problems at launch. It's a process that takes the entire community working together as a whole to bring those issues to light and them being addressed. Something that makes the game very well-rounded is being able to iron out those issues. The thing with Sledgehammer is that I have faith in them that they will. Unlike Infinity Ward last year, these problems will actually get fixed, and it's something that is going to just help the well-being of Advanced Warfare in the long run. So let me know what you guys think down there in the comment section down below. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace if you OJ, that was greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Any new news and information, you guys know exactly what to find out right here on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. My name's been Espresso TK. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care and peace.
Surprise, motherfucker.